Hi, if you're someone who is wondering if you must adopt a keto diet for weight loss, then this video is for you. Keto diet is gaining popularity because people are enrolling in keto diets to lose weight. And if you're wondering whether you must do that too, then this video is for you. I'm going to cover the few aspects that you must think of or you must evaluate before deciding to start on a keto journey. All right, so stay tuned. I'm going to cover all of this for you. And who am I? I'm Ruma. I'm a certified fitness trainer, nutritionist, and a women's fitness specialist from International Sports and Sciences Academy, USA, and National Academy of Sports Medicines, USA. Very recently, I was awarded the prestigious Time She Unlimited Rising Star Award by the Times of India Group for my work in the area of health and fitness. And today's topic is keto diet, the right diet for you for weight loss. So now, does keto work? Yes, it works. Does keto work for weight loss? Yes, it works for weight loss. But is keto meant for you? Well, maybe yes, depending upon the climatic conditions that you are in, depending upon your genetics, and depending upon how strong you are in sustaining that program once you have reached your weight loss goals, and also the kind of health risk that you may be putting yourself at by taking up a keto diet. So I'm going to cover all of this in this video. All right, so let me start number one with the climatic conditions, the incumbent climatic conditions that you are in. People closer to the equator, especially the Indian subcontinent, we get direct sunlight. All right, and this is also the area which is very good in terms of vegetation. Fruits, vegetables, grains, we have plenty of that. So in this climate, and when in this climate also, what happens is due to exposure to sun, we lose folate from our body. And the only way to replenish folate is by having more fruits and vegetables. So people closer to the equator, we need to have more fruits and vegetables in our diet. Now look at the climatic conditions in closer to the pole. Climatic, it's harsh, it is extreme, it's cold, and people in those regions are more dependent, and there's lesser vegetation, right? So you are more dependent, people in those regions are more dependent on animal protein. Now look at this. So these are the climatic conditions and they need animal protein, whereas people nearer to the equator, because we are losing folate as well in our climatic conditions, we need more of fruits and vegetables. People closer to the equator also need protein because of its thermic effect, it also releases heat in the body. It keeps your body hot. And who needs it more? People in the equator. Let me ask you this. If you're closer to the equator, do you need it more, or people closer to the poles need it more to keep the body warm and hot? You know the answer already, right? Now, so that is the climatic condition. Number two is our genetics. So oftentimes you will see that the region that we belong to, ancestors in those regions have been used to eating in a certain way, depending upon the food that was available in that region. So the Southeast Asians and the Indian subcontinent, because we had more grains and fruits and vegetables, the digestive enzymes in our gut, in our intestine, are more attuned to processing carbohydrates better than it can process protein, because we are not a very high animal eating country, right? So so it is a very broad view, but our intestine or our digestive tract is more attuned to process the food that our ancestors have had. However, that does not go to say that we do not need protein in our diet at all, which is also a wrong way of looking at it. We need enough protein in our diet, so that because it is a building block of our muscles, and proteins also help in recovery. But the question is how much? How much should you have protein versus how much should you have vegetables, fruits, and grains and legumes and so on and so forth. All right, so that is the number two consideration. That is your genetics and how you have seen your ancestors eat in your region. Number three is the nutritional profile of the food that you're having. So there are three primary macronutrients: carbohydrate, fat, and protein. A balanced meal means that all of them are there in some proportion. in a balanced proportion. All right. So, and why do you need balanced meal? You need balanced meal because you have health in mind. Weight is not the only thing that you want to get. When you're losing weight, I'm sure you want to lose weight because you want to gain health. So if you want to really gain health, then how can you cut out one macronutrient completely from your food? Because carbohydrates, which you get from fruits, vegetables, grains, dals, pulses, legumes, all of these have very high content of enriched with fiber, vitamins, and minerals. The moment you cut out on that part of the nutrition, you are devoiding your body and your health from those nutrition, and it becomes a completely unbalanced diet, in my opinion. All right. So also look at the nutrition profile of the meal plan that you have. Are you getting enough carbohydrate? Are you getting enough fat? Are you getting enough protein? Because all three of them are needed by our body critically. All three of them are crucial for our body. We cannot miss any one of that, but we have to learn how much to eat each of them. All right, so that is number three. Number four is the health risk that you get into with keto diet. Many studies have shown that keto diet can lead to kidney stones, osteoporosis, higher uric acid, and also has shown to increase the C-reactive marker in the blood, which is a risk factor for heart condition. All right. And the number five is sustainability. Let me cover that, because we work with people across the world. And when people come and join our program, they have already gone through keto diet and intermittent fasting. And the first thing we hear from them is, Ruma, they were so unsustainable. I lost 20 kgs with keto diet, but I couldn't continue to eat that way. And all the 20 kgs I lost in 6 months have come back to me within 1 month. So is that really a worthwhile investment of your time? You put in an effort for 6 months, and within 1 month, you get all of that back. And when that weight comes back, it comes back with a vengeance. You will find it very difficult to lose that again. One is your age has increased through this time, right? And this is a lost effort. And as we progress more in age, weight loss becomes more and more difficult. So then what is the way out for you? The way out for you is find a program which has the foundation in health. It is not just looking for weight loss. With weight loss, you should also gain plenty of health, and hence it should be a diet. It should be a balanced meal plan. It should be a meal plan which caters to the climatic conditions and the kind of food that you've grown up eating, right? So if you have grown up eating, say a certain kind of food, to ask you to leave that for a certain period of time, what happens when you have lost weight and come back to eating that kind of food? So you cannot really deviate a lot when you are in a program for weight loss, for gaining health. You cannot really deviate a lot from the way your ancestors have eaten or the way you eat at home. So how should you go about it? Find a program which is where the foundation is health. It is not just giving you weight loss, it is also giving you a program which is also sustainable, that you will be able to sustain after you have lost the weight. And the third is you can continue to eat the way you have eaten at home. I think that answers your question. So now you tell me, is keto meant for you? Write yes or no in the comment box, please. And we are an organization called Navitae. We work with people across the world. We make you fitter, healthier, and happier. If you wish to work with us in your health and fitness journey for weight loss or whatever, then please fill the form below. Somebody from our team will get in touch with you for further details.